We also have Dr. Mohd Atif with us now. He is Assistant Professor at Department of Commerce and Business Studies, Jamia Millia Islamia. He was a gold medalist in BCom Honours from Jamia Millia Islamia itself in 2006. He did his PhD on returns and volatility relationship between futures and spot markets in India. He served at Central University of Himachal Pradesh as an assistant professor from 2012 to 2016. His research interest areas include financial markets, especially equity derivatives, behavioral finance, and financial econometrics. So we request you to share your views and deliver the concluding remarks.
Thank you. First of all, thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity to summarize this wonderful event. Thanks, Professor Ravindra Kumar, and thanks to my department for entrusting me with this responsibility. So this was really a very interesting session from morning till now. So there were so many things that have been covered. So I would try to summarize. But before that, I would like to highlight a few points. First thing, if you just blindly run after multivaggers, then you yourself may become beggar. Besides, and you are just simply investing with greed and frenzy, then you will end up with Ponzi. So these two things I would like to highlight a little. That everybody is talking about just multivaggers. They just want to become millionaires overnight. And for this, they just try to find out some stocks that will give them very good returns. But unfortunately, there is no free lunch. There is no easy road to success. The only thing is that I would like to summarize that if you have got limited capital and limited knowledge of the market, so in that case, it is better that you should taste the equities with the help of systematic investment plans that everybody has been talking about. That with limited knowledge and with limited capital, it's better that you should taste the equities with SIPs. Rather, and on the other hand, if you feel that you have good knowledge of the market and you have good capital, in that case you can directly jump to the equities. Now one important question pops up. The thing is that how do we understand that we have good knowledge of the market? This is a very crucial point. And here comes. 40 years back, around 1978-79, economic reasoning took a very important turn. With the publication of a paper called Prospect Theory, and the authors were Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky, and Kahneman received a Nobel Prize in 2002, and they talked about prospect theory, the way people make decisions in the face of uncertainty. And then on that foundation, the entire concept of behavioral finance was built. The thing is that when people make decisions, then they are very overconfident. So whenever I said that if you have good knowledge of the market, then we underestimate our skills. So whenever we make good returns, we would say that it was my skill, and when we lose money, then we tend to say it was just my hard luck. So this is very important, that if you are earning money in the market, then please be very watchful, be careful, that don't be overconfident. And various researches in the last 3 decades have proven that people are overconfident, and men are more overconfident than women. So they trade a lot. If they earn money, they trade a lot. So one thing that we need to keep in mind, if you are the important points from today's session. So eminent speakers, they have highlighted a number of things. So starting from Mr. Pankaj CA, he gave us a very good point regarding tax saving, especially capital gains on property. So I would like to emphasize, if you really want to save money on the capital gains, then please include the name of your parents. Please do include the name of your parents when you are buying the new property out of the sales proceeds of the earlier one. So this is the very important point that we should all keep in mind. Second thing, Mr. Shabir also pointed out some very good point. Though our country is very weak in financial literacy, but specifically the Muslim community is quite lagging behind. So there is kind of policy issues that government can look towards, that we can think about developing awareness, financial literacy in general, and towards Muslim community in particular. So this the government can think about spreading awareness regarding these things. Besides a lot more points, we should never underestimate the power of compounding. Right? So various speakers, they all talked about that the earlier you start, the better it becomes. And with the analogy of that IPL match, it was fantastic. I will be using it in my classes, so I will borrow it from here. So that was a wonderful point, that the early you start, the better you become. Then there were several other points that when we make investment, and especially with the purpose of tax planning, then please keep in mind that your money is more important. Basically what we do, in order to save tax of just 10,000, you are investing 1,50,000. So your 1,50,000 is at risk just to save 10, 20 or at most 45,000. So please keep in mind that whenever you are going for tax planning, then the instrument where you are putting in money, it should be an investment first and a tax planning instrument later. And as Professor Ravindra Kumar told, that what government has given to us in terms of tax concessions, that in the tax, if your income is below 5 lakhs, then only 5% tax you have to pay. So though I am earning handsome money, so this 12,500 matters to me. So even this 5% relaxation is indeed a good thing, because we can do a lot of things with this 12,500. We can make a charity, etc., etc. So this was a good point that I made. Besides, there are several other issues that have been discussed. Also talked about hedge funds, the new instruments. And one thing I would like to highlight, that please be aware of Ponzi schemes. There are people who would come to you, they would say, just invest with us and your money will grow multifold. Please mind one thing, there is a saying, too good to be true. So whenever you find something and that is a bit skeptical and you find that it may be wrong, so please don't believe it, too good to be true. So don't just go for any investment that promises you very high consistent returns. So please don't go to them. So with this, and besides, if you are really a high net worth individuals, then there are eminent speakers with us, eminent experts with us. So you can take their help. They will advise you in making your portfolio in a better way. And with this, I thank you all. Good luck, good profits.
We now request Mr. Akram Haq to kindly deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you so much. I will not take much time. After this, we'll go for lunch. For lunch, for the dignitaries and faculty members, I would request you to kindly join us in the Nehru Guest House, a new area where new dining hall we have. For students, kindly join us in the lounge in the Nehru Guest House. So this is one, and we have our speakers will join us there. I just want to thank first and special thanks to Professor Ravindra Kumar for giving us this opportunity to organize this, because without his leadership, his approval, this would not have been realized today. So I really want to thank you, sir, for giving us this opportunity. This was special, and I want to thank the Department of Commerce and Business Studies. The kind of support that we got from the department is amazing, and especially the scholars and students. They have been so participative and so helpful throughout the day. I think they worked more since last 2 days than we did for this event workshop. Then I especially want to thank Karvi Private Wealth. When I finalized the idea and concept, I was really confused that how would I generate a bit of money so that we can arrange it. So we reached out to Karvi and Tata. So fortunately, Sandeep sir and my colleagues in Karvi, they agreed, and Vikram sir agreed to join. So that made this entire thing possible. So support from Shabbir sir also, from Sensage, coming from Hyderabad. He invested a lot of time, money and energy to come to Delhi from Hyderabad, not only to share a few points of his, but also to meet a lot of people based in Delhi, so that he can keep his footprints in here. So Tata asset management, Karvi, Sensage and Sach Ki Awaaz. Sach Ki Awaaz is another media platform. They are going to come with a Hindi TV channel soon. When we shared this idea, they said, okay, we are going to be your partner. So the department and our supporters and partners, they are the ones who gave us the energy, who gave us the spine to make it together and present it to you. And then my team, the Policy Times team, they have been working tremendously since the beginning, from conceptualization till here. Especially Imad and Anas, they have been putting a lot of energy, and the entire other team, my interns, Jahid, Aisha, and these people, they have been putting a lot of time and effort to make it happen. So with these things, I do not want to extend it. Vikram Chokar sir, thank you so much for joining us. Sandeep sir, thank you so much for joining us and making this possible. Naseeb sir, Atif sir, and Ravinder sir. Nothing would have been possible, and definitely Ganesh sir. Ganesh ja finally agreeing and joining us was Sherwani sir. And all the faculty members from the business department of commerce, and also other departments, and especially the delegates from the industry who also joined us in this important meeting. Thank you so much, and let's join for the lunch.